Hi there, I'm Debbie Wilson, and this might be the most important video that I have ever done, but I have put this off and I have dreaded doing it because I'm going to present to you some information that will probably challenge some of your current Christian understandings. But I believe that this information I'm going to share with you is extremely important, especially in these last days. I might have to break this video up into 2 short videos, but I ask that you will listen to both videos and hear my evidence before you make any judgments. And I ask that you will prayerfully search this out yourself. So I would like to present to you today some things that I have learned that I believe are extremely important, but that most believers have overlooked. As Yahshua, Jesus warned us in Matthew chapter 7:13, enter in through the narrow gate, because the gate is wide and the way is broad that leads to destruction. And there are many who enter in through it. Because the gate is narrow and the way is hard pressed, which leads to life, and there are few who find it. I don't know about you, but I hope and pray that I'm one of the few rather than one of the many. Let's read on in Matthew chapter 7, beginning in verse 21. Not everyone who says to me, Master, Master, shall enter into the reign of heavens, but he who is doing the desire of my Father in the heavens. Many shall say to me in that day, Master, Master, have we not prophesied in your name, and cast out demons in your name, and done many mighty works in your name? And then I shall declare to them, I never knew you. Depart from me, you who work lawlessness. So I just want to point out right here that people who are prophesying and casting out demons and calling Yahshua, Jesus, Master, these are not non-believers, but these sound like believers to me. That worries me a little bit. These words of Messiah should cause us all to stop and consider exactly what he is saying here. So now you can pause this video at any time and look up each of the following verses that I'm going to quote. But I encourage you to do this. Never believe anyone blindly, but search this out prayerfully. But I'm going to compile a sample group of teachings of Messiah that I think we have not given enough heed to as believers. So here we go. John 14:15, he says, If you love me, you shall guard my commandments. He who possesses my commands and guards them, it is he who loves me. And he who loves me shall be loved by my Father, and I shall love him and manifest myself to him. John 14:23, Yahshua answered him, If anyone loves me, he shall guard my word. And my Father shall love him, and we shall come to him and make our stay with him. John 15:10. If you guard my commands, you shall stay in my love, even as I have guarded my Father's commands and stay in his love. James 2:14. My brothers, what use is it for anyone to say he has belief but does not have works? This belief is unable to save him. James 2:19. You believe that God is one. You do well. The demons also believe and shudder. But do you wish to know, O foolish man, that the belief without the works is dead? 1 John 2:3. And by this we know that we love him, if we guard his commands. The one who says, I know him, but does not guard his commands is a liar, and the truth is not in him. 1 John 3:4. everyone doing sin also does lawlessness. Sin is lawlessness. 1 John 3:6. Everyone staying in him does not sin. Everyone sinning has neither seen him nor known him. James 2:24. You see then that a man is declared right by works and not by belief alone. So remember in Matthew chapter 5, 17 through 20, it says, we're all familiar with this, do not think that I came to destroy the Torah, the law, or the prophets. I did not come to destroy, but to complete. For truly I say to you, till the heavens and the earth pass away, one jot or one tittle shall by no means pass from the Torah till all be done. Whoever then breaks one of the least of these commands and teaches men so shall be called the least in the reign of the heavens. But whoever does and teaches them, he shall be called great in the reign of the heavens. For I say to you that unless your righteousness exceeds that of the scribes and Pharisees, you shall by no means enter into the reign of heavens. So I just want to be clear. Heaven and earth are still here and they have not passed away, right? Now, because some people have taught that this doesn't mean what it sounds like it means, I just want to read to you this same verse, but from the earliest possible manuscript that I'm aware of. And I just think it's very clear there. So using a translation from the Hebrew manuscript of Matthew that was found in the Vatican, if you want to look it up, it's vat.ebr.100. And it's more accurate and authentic even than the Shem Tov manuscript. So you can go to HebrewGospels.com for a free download, and I suggest you do. They have a lot of really neat manuscripts straight from the Hebrew there that are very authentic. So we're reading from this, Matthew 5:17, and it says, Moreover, Yahshua Mashiach, Yahshua the Messiah, said to his Talmudim, his disciples, do not think that I came to throw down the Torah and the prophets. On the contrary, I came to confirm. I say to you in truth that not one word will be diminished from the Torah, the law, that it would not be performed until the end of the world. And whosoever transgresses one of the smallest commandments or teaches to break them, he will be small in the kingdom of heaven. On the contrary, whosoever teaches it and carries it out, great will he be in the kingdom of heavens. And I say unto you in truth, that if you do not become righteous ones, more than the wise ones and the Parashim, which is Pharisees, you will not enter into the kingdom of heavens. So to me, that the wording on that is not really up for debate. He's pretty clear there. Now let's read again the words of Yahshua, Jesus, in Revelation chapter 22, verses 12 through 15. He says, Behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me to give to every man according as his work shall be. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, the first and the last. Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have the right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. Sure sounds to me like he is associating those commandments with the right to the tree of life. But what commandments is Yahshua referring to? Well, in John chapter 5, Yahshua states that he does nothing by himself, but only that which comes from the Father, the Son also likewise does. So the Father's commandments, instructions, and right rulings are the same as the Son's. Yahshua walked according to the only scripture that they had in the first century, the first half of the book. There was no New Testament at that time. So when he is talking about the commandments, he's talking about the Word, what we refer to as the Old Testament, all those scriptures. And by the way, the Torah that is in some of these scriptures that I quoted to you, the Torah is the first 5 books of the Old Testament. So I'm going to stop here, and I'm not done. So we're going to pick this up again on the second video. So we'll see you later. Bye.